Welcome back. Well, earning your pocket money is one thing, but holding down a job at the age of 12 is something else entirely. A new study has revealed that 15% of Aussie kids in years 7 and 8 are now working part-time. Let's go head-to-head with Shelly Horton and Sandy Ray. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Shelly.
Hi. Shelly, we're talking here about kids at the age of 12 babysitting. How young is too young?
I've got no problem with this. I mean, I did exactly that. I was earning pocket money by doing babysitting. My brother was earning pocket money by mowing the lawns. I think this is pretty normal, and I think it's one of those great things where you develop a work ethic and you also understand the value of money. I mean, we are always giving kids so much stick about them always having their hand out and not being bludgers and things like that. So I think, you know, if you're going to encourage kids to, it's only a couple of hours a week. We're not talking about a full-time job. I think it's a brilliant thing.
What do you think, Sandy?
Absolutely spot on, Shelley. And the Youth Development Study, which is a really important longitudinal study shared between Washington and Victorian students, over 6,000 students have been studied over a period from 2002, said exactly what Shelley said. Increases our work ethic, responsibility, enhances our interpersonal skills, enhances the children's capacity to transition from school to work life. But it depends on the amount of hours that the children work or the young people work. So it's under 20 hours a week, over 20 hours a week, it's detrimental to their development. It says that those students are what we call self-selecting. So they're students who typically don't want to engage in school life. They've already said, I don't want to have a career at university. They increase their smoking and they increase their drinking habits. So it depends on the age and it depends on the number of hours that young people are working.
Just a quick answer from both of you, because we have to move on. Would you put a 12-year-old in charge of your children for babysitting?
Never. Never.
No?
Absolutely not.
I don't have kids,
entirely.
but the thing is, whenever I was babysitting, there was always a neighbour or there was someone nearby. It wasn't that it was they just went out partying or anything like that.
A 12-year doesn't have the capacity. That's why we have children's courts, because they don't have the capacity to understand danger. They don't have the understanding to make quick decisions. So, no, absolutely
I'm with you
not.
on that. OK, well, she went from shaking it off to waging all-out war. Taylor Swift has taken aim at pretty much everyone who's ever wronged her in her latest clip for Look What You Made Me Do. Kim and Kanye, Katy Perry, Tom Hiddleston, all in the firing line. Sandy, nasty or fair game?
Look, you know, haters are going to hate, aren't they, Lisa? And I just think it's a great rebuttal. You know, it really proves the point, especially for women, that no matter what you do, someone's always going to stand up and say, bang, bang, you're crap. So I think this is a really good way of saying, you know what, I recognise that, no, I can't be perfect. I can't do it to please everybody. And this is just really going to say, I'll do what I can do, you like it or you don't.
Shelley, basically Taylor Swift sort of rose to fame on a bit of a platform of calling out mean girls, but is she now turned into one?
I don't think so. I think this is just like every pop star reinventing themselves every song. And you know what? Revenge songs are part of our history. Carly Simon with You're So Vain. Look at Alanis Morissette with You Ought to Know. Like, those are some amazing songs. Everyone draws from their own life when it comes to being an artist, so I don't have a problem with it. And I actually don't think it's all that mean. I mean, they're saying it's all about Kim and Kanye because there were diamonds in the bath, but you have to really read into it. It's not quite as literal as that.
Is it cool, just quickly, to have a go at Kim Kardashian, who basically had a gun at her head when she had that jewellery stolen?
See, the thing is, we're saying that she's having a go because she's in a bath with diamonds and Kim was kidnapped and her diamond was stolen. But we could also say that Marilyn Monroe was in a bath with diamonds. So it's up to us as to how you're interpreting it.
But she called it a pretend crime.
I don't think it's as bad as they're making out.
All right.
I'll go Team Tay Tay.
Okay. What about you, Sandy?
Look, I think Kim experienced a really traumatic event, and I'm not sure. I think I would draw the line at the diamonds in the bath, to be honest. I think that's a bit tasteless. But I think, other than that, I think she's fair. I think her response is very fair.
All right. Let us know your thoughts at home. Meantime, Shelley and Sandy, always good to see you.
Thanks,
Farewell.
Lisa.
Thanks a lot.